Hi knitters, it's Tara-Lynn from Strands Knitting Studio in San Clemente, California. Today I have Mimico's all done, finished, blocked, and beautiful. And that class is coming up this Sunday. I've got a cowl update. I have some class stuff. And then I'm going to talk back again a little bit about elevating your knitting and using it for your peace of mind. So stay tuned. So first up, I'm going to do on my needles. So I showed you this a few weeks ago, but it has now progressed because Mimico got done. So this is the Papyrus cowl. It is a tube, so it looks beautiful. You know, it's inside there is the inside. So it looks beautiful on all sides. There's no wrong side. So I'm almost done with this part of it. So this part, you use these two yarns. And I will continue to do this until I'm out of the black, which I'm pretty close out. I may be able to do like 2 more rounds of flowers with the black. And then the rest of it will be with the multi one. And then I will kitchen it together. So this has been a lot of fun. It's beautiful. I really, really love it a lot. It's not hard. It's not hard. It's just a process that you have to sort of go through. And then between each of the flower rows, you have 6 rows of just knitting, so you do get a little break. But it's just a flower thing. And once you get it down, it's not hard because again, it's repetitive. You keep doing it over and over and over again, so you sort of get it. The hardest part is just making sure you're lined up when you start a new row of flowers, that you really, really are lined up. You have to check that because sometimes, you know, best laid plans and oops, I'm off a stitch. So that's the hardest part, is just making sure. But once you set it up, you know, at the beginning of the round, then you're fine. So this one is Papyrus, and I loved it. Now you can do it out of 2 solids. If you look on Ravelry, there's lots of different, people have striped, like ended now. Like I could end now, and then I could stripe these two, like 2 stripes of each for a while, and then end up with only this. Some people did that. Some people striped the whole back part. It just depends on how much yarn you have and what you've got going. But you can look at all the different color ways people have done with color, because it's just fun to do that. But this is my choice, was the black with the pretty flowers sort of showing through on the black. So that's Papyrus. And then this Sunday is Mimico. So she's done. She's all done. She's beautiful. She's, this is a medium large, believe it or not. We're like, okay, that feels like a small. So it's perfect for all of petite people. This is the perfect size for petite. This is a raglan. It goes up to 2X. So we'll be able to just size it. And then if you need like I haven't done myself yet, my guess is a 2X may still be on the shy side. So we'll have a solution for that. And I'll look at stuff today and tomorrow to see, like, mostly it's just how much you end up casting on at the beginning. And then it's a raglan, so then you just knit the raglan until it's long enough, and then until this is, you're got the width that you want when you put it down without the sleeves. So it's so much fun. It's easy on 19s, super chunky yarn, 19s. It has the green on the edges. This one has green. I had somebody that did gray, and she bought the white to go on the edges. There's all sorts of different options with this. You don't have to do an edging. We have, like, I have 6 colors or 5, 10 colors, something like that. But we have lots of the colors. And yeah, so the class is this Sunday from 10 to 12. If you want to join, you can come Saturday. If you can't, come Sunday. And then, of course, it's just a workshop too. So if you want to just do workshops on Sunday, you can do that too. So Mimico is, yeah, it's very cute. It's adorable on, because it has the puff sleeves and everything. It's just adorable on. Everybody that tries it on, it's adorable. And it's just a really nice basic, throw it on all winter long kind of a cardigan, and really fast. Like I did mine in like a weekish, and I didn't work on it. There are times when I couldn't work on it. But realistically, easily, in a couple weeks, you have a sweater. If not in a week, in a couple weeks, you have a sweater. It just goes so fast. Okay, and then the next class coming up is October 23rd, which is the blanket class. So blanket people, we're down to our last 2 classes. This is our last block. Yay. And then next time's just sort of putting it together, having a party. We made it through the year. And then I'll start talking about next year and getting you interested, if you haven't done it yet, why you should be taking the blanket class next year. And so that is on Saturday the 23rd, or Sunday the 23rd from 10 to 12. And then, yeah, so those are the 2 classes that are coming up. And then the only other thing I wanted, this is going to be very short and sweet today. And so the only thing I want to talk about was don't forget to use your knitting. You have an amazing tool in your hand to make things calm, to make yourself peaceful, to make yourself just chill out. And we're getting into the holiday season and our crazy world that we're living in on top of it all. And so it's a really good idea maybe to use it that way, and have, even if you have almost like a dedicated knit for just that, like a yarn that you love, on needles that you love, a color that you love, simple knitting. You're not having to think about it too much. You can have something, but pretty much simple knitting that you can pretty much just knit. And make a space for yourself, have your corner where you do this. Have a candle, have some flowers, put some music on, have it quiet, whatever works for you, and nobody else around. And then just take 5, 10, 15 minutes and just knit very methodically, intentionally, like really, like feel the movements you're making, and empty your brain. And if it's hard to empty your brain, then find a mantra that you like, that you can just sort of say. You can say the poem that we use to teach knitters: in the front, around the back, peeking through the window, off comes Jack. Or you can count, there's 4 parts to a knit stitch. You can count 1, 2, 3, 4. My favorite mantra for me is, when I'm feeling hurried, is I'm always in the right place at the right time. I'm always exactly where I need to be at the right time. And that just calms me down. So you can say something like that while you're knitting, and just get into a rhythm, or any mantra you can think of, a short little prayer that you can think of that's repetitive. Just anything that's repetitive. If you need to quiet your mind's not quieting down, then say something, use some words to help you stay right here with your knitting, right here. It's meditative, but the good thing is you actually end up with a product afterwards, and you're actually being constructive. But it is very meditative. It is a very powerful tool, and I think it's a really, just try it. And especially right now, as things get a little crazy, company, people, just take some time for yourself. 5 minutes at the minimum, 15, 30 minutes, whatever. But 5 minutes, you'll be amazed at what even 5 minutes does. If you just sit down quietly, even if it's first thing in the morning, and knit for 5 minutes on something that's simple, something that's beautiful, and just calm down. It puts you in a whole different frame. It's actually a medical state of relaxation. Actually, it's just the movements of knitting. A knit stitch is a medical state of relaxation. So use it. So elevate your knitting and use it as a tool that it is, but use it intentionally and on purpose, and see where it gets you. So that's it for today and this week, and I hope to see you in the studio real soon.